All right, guys, welcome to the Rockstars Team Sizzle. Today is February the 5th. We have officially launched into February. Congratulations on surviving January. It was a very long month, but we have made it and we are on the other side and we are going to keep on trucking. So, hello to all of our friends who are in Mexico and watching this on recording. We just wrapped up conducting a conversation about how cold it is in Nebraska. So, tonight we're going to talk about February promotions. So the first team sizzle of every month will be Roll Me Your Eye, and we're going to be talking about promotions because I think a lot of times we overlook these, right? We try to come up with our own promotions, or we try to come up with a magic solution to how we're going to build our business faster. And one thing we need to always remember to plug into is what doTERRA is currently offering us. Okay, so this month there is a great enrollment incentive. There's always the LRP club, and then there's the 10% off product. So if you're new, just expect those things every single month. And then we also know, as history has shown us, that in February, we may or may not do BOGOs. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. So just real quick, I want to run through the promotions, and then we're going to take some questions. So in February, I also want to just note, and I'm going to share my screen here, that when you go to doTERRA.com and you go under the Our Advocates tab, there is a section that says, let me just show you, because I think this is important to know, and I think some of y'all might not know. So share screen, desktop 1. Okay, can you see my screen, guys? Give me a thumbs up. Nobody's thumbing me up. Can you see my screen? Okay, we're good. Okay, so when you go to doTERRA.com and you hover over the Advocates section, under here there's a thing that says Incentives. If you click on Promotions, it will show you this month's current promotions. So sometimes it's like, where can I find information to share on what's for sale, right? So we know if you come here, you can see everything that doTERRA provides for us. Plus, there's always this fun little PowerPoint that they put together. And this is great just to throw up even on social media, or you can use it as part of your class. And so I got the PowerPoint here. I'm going to show you. And they're cute. I like them. You know, they have a whole graphic team designed to help us with this. So don't feel like you have to reinvent the wheel. So we have this folder that I just showed you, this page, plus on the Diamond page every month, there's something called the Diamond Resources folder. And that basically is 5 diamonds who compile basically what's on sale, the same promotional material, and they just put it with different graphics. So that gives us a whole other slew of graphics to use. So the product of the month this month, isn't this beautiful? 125 order, February 1st through 15th, right? So it's important that we let our people know that, okay? So one thing that I want you to really consider here is sometimes we just post what the product of the month is, but you probably aren't going to jump on board with that from a prospect or a customer standpoint unless you really understand, okay? So we need to spend a lot more time focusing with people on how to become a LRP member, right? And somebody even mentioned on the one of the leader groups, I can't remember which one, but somebody mentioned, wouldn't it be cool if our loyalty rewards program was called a gosh, I can't remember what it's called. I should have written it down. It was called a, does anybody know? Did you see it? Amanda, you know what it was. What was it?
It's like a subscription box or a wellness box.
Yes, a wellness box. That's what it
By
was.
the way, that's going over huge with my people.
Yeah,
Huge.
isn't that great? So when you explain to people the loyalty rewards program, that sounds kind of like, what am I getting on an airplane? Like, what does that mean? Do you know what I mean? Sounds more like a credit card thing. So change it up. Call it the wellness subscription box, right? That's really popular right now. People love to get stuff delivered to their door. So call it that. And we really need to onboard people to the process of this. A lot of times what I'm seeing happen is people will say, There's a loyalty rewards program, and you have to spend 100 PV a month, and then you're going to do the business, and then people are just shut off and don't even want to talk to you, right? Like the loyalty rewards program is designed for the customer. It's really important that we teach them that. This is a customer-based product. It's not a builder's product. Obviously, it helps us build our business, but the benefit of the program itself is to get more money back into the hands of the people who are loyal to the company. Okay, so explain to your people what it is. You know, the loyalty rewards program or a wellness subscription box is where you can customize your shopping cart every month and have new oils delivered to your door. Okay, it's a pretty simple process. And then talk to them about, the best thing you can talk to them about is what's on your LRP. What do you order every month? Because as people say, oh my gosh, like what in the world would I need to order? You know, just looking back on my most recent order, I ordered my hand wash for the year, right? This is something that I personally do. Every LRP order is for a year supply of something at my house. This month, it's hand wash. Woo woo. Well, so when you buy $200 worth of hand wash, you get a substantial amount of points. Like I think the PV that I'm getting back in free product was like 66 points. That's a lot. That's a big deal. Plus, when you order through the LRP or the wellness subscription, you get your shipping back in free product. Like who doesn't want that? So you really need to sell the idea of the best way to get this. This is what we're seeing, and this is what I've been talking with several clients with across the board, is there's really two kinds of customers. There's the customer that you enroll, and then there's the customer that for whatever reason does not get enrolled. And you continue to get products to them. They continue not to get anything back. They're not loyal because they could really order from whoever, and it's only because of a convenience thing. We really do like to purchase products from our friends and family. If I know someone who has a product, I like to purchase it from them. And this happens to me all the time. Somebody called me just this last weekend. Hey, can I get 2 Breathe from you? I'm going to be in town at visiting my mom. I'll swing by and get them. Well, 2 Breathe, I mean, that's $44. That's 44 PV. You know, at 30% back, I mean, you could get a free citrus oil. You know what I mean? Like, why are we doing that person a disfavor by not enrolling them? Okay, so what you really want to do is come up with how can we enroll these people? Okay, so brainstorm that, and if you have some ideas, let's talk about it. But one thing that I've seen really successful is when people like that place an order, or you meet someone and they're a contact, let them know, hey, every Friday I do a giveaway out of my grab bag. So it's just a 5 ml bottle. You can win. So if you want to get in it, I just need your name and your number, right? You're getting their contact information. You may or may not still be helping them with purchasing product, but then every Friday they're the winner, and everyone's the winner. We can purchase the Matt, help me out. What's it called? The kit with the wild orange.
Class in a box.
The class in a box that's going to give you all the wild oranges you need, and it's going to give you an automatic way to connect with them. Another thing that I've seen people doing is help people get the value of that $35, okay? So maybe you want to reinvest your fast start of whatever they spend. Maybe you sometimes give a book. Maybe what you can do is help them see the value of that $35 investment by even saying, if you spend X amount, this $35, you know, you can pay. If someone's paying over $200 in PV on their first order, you are making that back. Don't be afraid to will and deal a little bit. Like, let's help people see the value. Obviously, we know in our enrollment kits, all those fees are included. Give your people a free book. Something that I think is really smart too is gifting an app, right? Like they just got started. They're contacting you over and over. The Modern Essentials app, awesome app. Number one, your phone's not going to ring as much because they have this awesome app to look things up. Another good app is EOE Books. EOE Books has a really good app. They put their book into an app recently. So anyway, use the product of the month to help you. If you are not currently logging into your back office and looking, like right around now, it's what, the 5th? So anywhere the 5th and the 10th, look and see who hasn't placed their order. See why, right? Like, hey, I just saw that you have an LRP set up to process on this. Just so you know, if you process it before the 15th, you're going to get this free lavender touch. Some people really just don't know, guys, or maybe they don't know what it's good for. Educate them on that. Use the product of the month as a touch, a purpose, a reason to connect with these people in your downline. Okay? That's what I have on that. Does anyone else have any tips or tricks or from anything that I just said that they want to share about the product of the month?
Not so much the product of the month, but I know we had that reactivation last month. And then you get people who say, oh, yeah, I'm going to do that, but then they don't. Yeah. I mean, obviously, we could still do our own reactivation.
Oh, absolutely. You can totally do your own reactivation. And I think one thing that we need to look at is when we're trying to reactivate someone, we are already dealing with someone who does not understand the value of our product. They just don't, because they never would have fallen off if they did, right? So maybe the reactivation, the people who said, oh, yeah, maybe they genuinely are interested in the products. They just already have a box full that they haven't used. And so it's like, oh, I wanted to support Tracy, but it just didn't happen. So reach out to those people and try to establish that friendship so you can, in the future, like BOGO's coming up. That's a great way to reach out to that list again. LRP customer. Yeah, they do appreciate the free product of the month. Okay, we're going to jump to the next slide. Okay, so there's a 10% off oil every month. Okay, so we want to teach people to look for these things. One of the reasons we want people to look for these things is because maybe they had passion in their cart from last month and they didn't change their LRP and it lowers beyond the 50 PV, so they're not earning points, right? So pay attention to that. Sometimes our products do go on sale. People need to make sure their carts are set accordingly. So this month is passion. Obviously, we're talking Valentine's Day. Passion is a great oil to promote, to use, to talk about. Just make sure people know what it is, how to use it. And to be honest with you, I don't really love passion. I like it better in the touch than the 5-mil. I'm just going to say, and I do tell people that. So don't be afraid to, just be straight with them. Okay, the relax and renew. I'm going to share my notes that I took from the Silver and Above leader call with you guys because I think it's important that we all know kind of what's going on, and it's our job. Oh, it is my job via Romy and Mark to spread that to you guys so you know what's going on and what needs to be happening. So the relax and renew promotion, you're going to be seeing, I think, a lot more enrollment incentives this year. And this is a great enrollment incentive. We're getting free oils into people's hands. Now, we know Red Mandarin, we've had a few times trickled to us with the Mother's Day kit. But beyond that, we haven't had a lot of product information on it. So don't be afraid to dive in somewhere, do a Google search, whatever, to know how to promote that. Because I think sometimes we're quiet when we don't know enough about the product. So make sure we're letting people know the benefits of Red Mandarin besides the compliant information that doTERRA provides for us, right? Because here it is, add 2 to 3 drops to your favorite cleanser or toner for additional clarifying properties. I personally love Red Mandarin. I find it really does boost me. I like to diffuse it. I'm really attracted to the smell of it. I love to diffuse it with Purify. Makes people think you cleaned your house when you didn't. I dig it. So if they spend 100 PV, they're going to get that free Mandarin. If they spend 200 PV, they're going to get both of these oils. So that's pretty good savings. When people are coming in, keep this in mind that this runs through the end of February. So if we do see BOGOs and you enroll someone via BOGO, not only are they getting that all free, as long as they spend 100, they're getting one of these for free. 200, they're getting both for free. So keep that in the back of your pocket. Somebody's chatting. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk Diamond Club too. Okay. End of slideshow. Okay, those are all the promotions. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. So Amanda, do you guys want to talk to us for a minute, Amanda and Mike, about Diamond Club and what that means and how people can support people participating in Diamond Club?
Yeah, so I was buying this really cool app that someone just told me about on my phone that I can read about essential oils right on my phone.
Do you want to take it? You want to talk about Diamond Club?
Well,
Okay, he's going to finish that. Okay, so somebody you know is doing Diamond Club. We are doing Diamond Club, and there might be other people on this call doing Diamond Club or listening to this call who are doing Diamond Club. What Diamond Club is it's a program that doTERRA has that reimburses you for travel. It gives us free oils to pass on to new enrollments. It's a really great way to grow our team both locally and across the country or across the globe. When it comes to enrollments for Diamond Club, obviously, we're trying to grow our team. That's what we do here in doTERRA. We're doing this as a business, and we're trying to grow our team. But doTERRA has generously allotted us a 30% grouping of our enrollment that can be for cross-line. So that means, for example, I'm going to go see Chrissy's story up in, middle of nowhere, Nebraska in next month. And anybody that enrolls at her class, they're going to go under her. She's going to get the fast starts, but I get to offer the free oils to them, and it pads my enrollment requirements each month. Another example, in a few weeks, I'm going to go see Tracy. We're doing a class together in St. Louis, and everybody who enrolls goes under Tracy. She gets all those fast starts. She gets to educate them, but I have free oils to offer them. It's just an extra incentive for people to go ahead and enroll. People like free stuff. I like free stuff. Who doesn't like free stuff? And I really want to do well with Diamond Club. I mean, I'm going to invest all this time. I'm going to be away from the kids. I think I was looking, I'm going to be gone the next 7 weekends in a row. That's a lot of weekends to be away from 7 kiddos. So I want to make it worth my time. So for example, when we go down to St. Louis for a trip, I've got a class Friday night, 3 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday afternoon, then I'm driving back to Lincoln. Okay, so Diamond Club's a really big deal. So 1, if you know somebody doing Diamond Club, host a class for them. 2, if you know somebody doing Diamond Club, pray for them and think about them and send them all your good vibes and send them chocolates in the mail or something. I don't know. Just do nice things for them. Send them a note to say, you're killing it. You're slaying it, boss babe. Keep doing it. That's going to be really important. You have anything to add for Diamond Club?
Man, I had something, and you were on such a roll that you really hit it.
Okay.
So tell us this month, if someone holds a class for you guys and lets you come, what do you get to offer their people?
Yeah, so we get to offer the red mandarin and the serenity as part of that, and then also, was it grapefruit?
Yeah, free grapefruit for a 100 PV order, and then a free balance for a 400 PV order. So to put that in perspective, if somebody gets a natural solutions kit, they're going to get free red mandarin, free grapefruit, free serenity, and a free balance. That's a lot of free oils. It's $128 value or something like that.
And when they do that, they get 25 points in their LRP the next month. So it's an extra $25 in free oils on top of that. Yeah. So one of the, requirements, restrictions, we do have to meet them in person. We have to be able to give them a hug.
That's right.
Is one of the...
Or a high five.
Or a high five is fine too. If you're not a hugger, you can do a high five. So we're going to be all over the place. And it's, of course, not just us. There's plenty of other people that are doing Diamond Club too. Yeah. So keep an eye out. One of the things that we've always loved about doTERRA is just the community, the teamwork. That some of my favorite people I've met through doTERRA. And it's something where, we want to succeed. We want to help other people succeed. We want to see other people's teams grow. Because look, if we're going to change the world, it's going to take a lot of us to do that. And so that's really what we're all about. I feel great that we have doTERRA behind us, giving us extra incentives and things that we can use to keep getting the word out, keep educating people. And so we're doing lots and lots of classes. And yeah, so there's of course opportunities for you guys to be part of that too.
Awesome. Thank you so much for taking a moment to share with us. So reach out to them if you're in the area, or if it's somewhere that they might want to travel to. Reach out to them, and let's help support them and get them to where they want to be. It's a win-win situation for everyone. And all those free oils that they mentioned, that's again not you at all providing those. It's not coming out of your Fast Start. So even if you still wanted to incentivize on top of that, you could, like with the free app, like I was saying. Okay, I want to share a couple things from our last leadership call real quick. Was anybody on here on the leadership call? Yeah, a couple. Okay, so leadership calls are open to silver and above. If you are silver and above, make sure that you're on the list to get the emails for those. Just a couple things that really stood out to me on the call. I'm not going to go over everything, but I am going to go over a couple things. For the last year, doTERRA grew 8.5%. For the U.S., we grew $1 million in sales in 2018. An interesting thing is enrollments are actually slightly down. That's something that doTERRA is going to be focusing on, even though our volume and our businesses continue to boom and grow and really break some records. Enrollments are not as high. So that's why I said look for more enrollment incentives, because there's going to be a few more coming our way. The quarterly marketing theme. So quarter one for 2019, we're going to be talking about eating right and exercise. The whole year is based off the doTERRA pyramid. In quarter two, we're going to be talking about reducing toxic load. So if you have events or things like that, I would tell you to plug into what doTERRA is already doing to make that easier for you. Sarah Marie spent a great amount of time talking to us about price changes. I was really thrilled to see the updates on our price changes. Some went down, some went up. And to be honest with you, if you're not into doTERRA like all of us on this call are, you probably didn't even notice. So I'm excited to see some of our more expensive oils went down in price. One thing that you need to note is a lot of us say, or have said in the past, that our essential oils, any oil product, is PV per dollar amount. That is in fact no longer a truth. Because of some of our oils, to keep the price low, doTERRA split the PV. So you'll see the price now of Melissa, for example, does not match the PV for Melissa. So we see that in like our Lifelong Vitality supplements and most of the supplements and the shampoos and stuff like that, but you will see some of that on our oils now. So pay attention to that so you're not giving out false information there. Yarrow Palm was a lot more exciting than doTERRA anticipated, probably with the Mastering Your Metabolism boost and the weight loss journey everyone's on in January. It really went through quick. So there was a little delay shipping there. I didn't look recently, but I think it's back now. Can anyone confirm or deny that? I'm going to confirm it. I think we're a go. Seth Winter spent some time talking to us about the link generator. And I do want to, I'm going to walk you guys through this, because if you haven't seen it yet, it's like, guys, this is a game changer. This is something that I don't even think most MLM companies have. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'm going to pull up my cute back office. Can you see my internet? Yeah? Okay. So let me log in here. Okay, when you log into your account and you come up here to your name, you're going to go to Account Profile. Okay, and once you're in here, you're going to go over to Link Generator, which is under My Business. Somebody's asking a question. Am I good to keep going? Can somebody? Yeah, okay. So once you get to Link Generator, you can click, we're going to create a link for signups, to educate people, or a guest card. Okay, so this is what you want to pay attention to. If you want to enroll someone, let's say you met Tracy, she wants to enroll, she wants the Home Essentials Kit. You know how before you'd have to say, okay, you're going to go to mydoterra.com/22329. You're going to put in all your personal information. You're going to hit 7 buttons on the left. You're going to see this. You're going to click here. You're going to go here. And it was just insane. Now, what you can do is just click on sign up, and it's going to say, okay, who are you? And that's who I was 10 years ago, but that's all right. So are they going to sign up as a wholesale customer or a wellness advocate? So let's say they're going to be a customer. Basically what we're doing here is building our new enrollment shopping cart for them, okay? So let's say Tracy wants no kit, but a lemon. She wants the $35. We're going to add that, okay? Adding. And then she wants a lemon. So then you're going to type in lemon. There it is. Add it. Okay, so she has the $35 and a lemon. That's all she's getting. Okay, that's all we know that she wants. It's 46 bucks. We're going to click generate link. I like to use short links, so I'm always converting that URL to a short link. This link right here will take her right to the shopping cart to check out with what she wants. Amazing. Okay, I'm going to go back and show you it again. So you're going to go to your name. You're going to go to account profile. I'm going to show you another one here because there's 3 options as you saw. So the guest cart's going to be for retail customers. You could just build, like someone wanted to breathe, someone wanted whatever, build that in the guest cart. But this education link is killer because it allows you to put your information on the web in a lot of different places. So when you click on education, look how cool, you guys. Do you want to learn about a product, a body system, a wellness topic? Like wellness topic, okay? Let's talk about sleep. Let's say my friend's having a really hard time getting her kids to sleep. So bedtime for kids. We're going to select this and generate the link. Okay, and I'm just going to show you. Tell me if you can still see my screen, yeah? My incognito window's opening. This is what it does when she pulls it up. Oh no, I grabbed the last link. Okay, this is the link for the enrollment. This is what they'll see. I didn't copy that link. I'll go back. When they enroll. Okay, so let's say for sleep. The reason why I'm opening this up in an incognito window is because if I open it up in my current browser, it's going to say you're already logged into an account, which is nice. So that means we can't be stealing each other's people, right? They're already associated. Okay, so this is what she'll get. Bedtime for kids. Guys, look how great this is. Does this feel salesy to you? All this product information, all this knowledge, all these videos she can watch, and look up in the URL. It's all associated with my doTERRA ID. So anything that clicks to buy, retail, wholesale, account, whatever, she's already going to be linked with me. And do you see how they put your cute picture up here and how to contact you? Utilize this tool. Stop sharing doTERRA links. Make sure you use that link generator every time. Because if you're just sharing doTERRA links, your person's ending up in an orphan tree potentially because they didn't know how to, connect with you. So that's a game changer. I'm really excited about that. Wowzas, right. Okay, so what else did I want to tell you guys about?
So then you just send that link to them. You can text it to them or...
You can put it on Facebook. You can put it in Messenger, wherever. The link's always good. It always comes back to you. They can share it with whoever. I mean, I'd be sprinkling those things around like pixie dust. Okay, really that's all from the call that I wanted to share. The only other thing is there's a new Silver and Above Facebook group. So if you're Silver and Above, make sure you're in on that. doTERRA usually does a spring tour. We're not doing a spring tour this year. We're doing a tour, but it's called Healthy Habits for Life. Okay, and previously those were ran by the regional sales managers. Regional sales manager position has been eliminated, and it's now turned into marketing development managers. So their responsibilities have changed a little, and we're going to see them in the field a lot more, focusing on helping diamond and above leaders grow and help get the tools they need to their teams. So I'm really excited to see that. I think that's all I have for you as far as the team call. Okay, so let's talk real quick. Does somebody have something?
I do. Okay. How about that one the one sign in for all websites that they're doing, where you only have like your email or your wellness advocate number.
Yes, very true. Thank you, Melissa. So now what they're doing, because right now if you're in Diamond Club, if you're an Aroma Touch instructor, if you're going to doTERRA.com, all of those have different sign-ins. All of your doTERRA sites have different portals, and our customers currently are using their wellness advocate or customer number to log in. doTERRA is changing that, so across the board, everyone's going to be able to use their email address as their username. That's pretty standard in the industry as far as when you sign up for an account somewhere, your login's usually your email and the password that you set. So doTERRA is updating to that same technology, same system, and they even said in the future we'll be able to possibly use our phone number to access our account, which again, that makes it so much easier. Thanks, Melissa, for bringing this up, for the customer to remember how to get in, right? Because it's like, oh my gosh, I need this number. Oh my gosh, what do I do? So they're really mainstreaming and making this really as simple as it can possibly be for our members to get in. BOGOs. We ready to chat BOGOs?
One more question.
Okay.
This is Iris. Yesterday I signed somebody up and we were trying to get veggie caps and we couldn't find them anywhere. So have they been making adjustments in their catalog too?
You were doing the enrollment?
Yeah.
You were typing in veggie caps?
Yeah.
Sometimes what I have to do if I'm having a problem is I'll put in the product number, like grab it out in a different browser.
We did that too.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming it was just a fluke thing. I know they're not out of veggie caps.
Because it worked. Nancy couldn't get it and I couldn't get it. The girl that was signing up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I'll look after the call and see if. Let me see here. I'll just look real quick. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that's what they were called. Yeah, so you should have been able to add them. I'm not sure why you were not able to add them.
Okay.
Maybe it was a fluke thing, maybe not. I don't know.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, guys, so BOGOs are right around the corner, we think, right? I'm going to say that they are, but, I can't promise you that. So a couple things to take into consideration. BOGOs, as history has shown us, are the second to last week in February, okay? Not the last week, the second to last week. That means you have an opportunity to get your people who have already ordered before the 15th on BOGOs to get that deal. Plus, it gives you a week of follow-up with whoever you bring on for BOGOs to get closed and enrolled, okay? I was on a call one time with this gal. She builds her whole team off BOGOs. That's her strategy, is to bring people in, to work with them for 3 months. doTERRA has their next BOGO, and round it goes. Like, this is how she builds her list. So make sure that you have a list that you can work with. People you've already sampled, people you've contacted, people who have said they're interested but haven't enrolled, people that have enrolled but have not purchased again, people that have enrolled and purchase every month. BOGOs are a fit for everyone. Me personally, I stock up every single day on BOGOs, and the mail comes and my husband goes, what in the world? But you know what? In those next 3 months, every single one of those products get moved because someone's calling or someone needs or someone's wondering, or I can use those to incentivize, or for whatever reason they go. So get your inventory. If you're trying to get some inventory to build or some inventory to have on hand, BOGOs is such a great way to do that. Okay, so moving those products, Tracy, what I mean by that is like, for example, this Saturday, I had a girlfriend contact me and say, hey, I'm going to be home this weekend. She's from my town. Do you have 2 Breathe I can grab from you? My twins have been sick, and I'd love to diffuse Breathe. But guess what? I do have Breathe. And we know that Breathe is $22, but I bought it on BOGO. So I got 2 On Guards and 2 Breathes. And then I just moved that inventory, but I'm still charging her a little bit above wholesale. right? So I'm even recouping what I'm sold. If you're building doTERRA, you should be moving products, okay? It just should be happening. And sometimes what will happen is you'll have a class and you'll have enrollments, and it's so fun to be able to let people take their products home with them that night. Like, even if it's not a freebie, even if I'm not giving it away, if somebody's purchasing a family essentials kit, I usually keep 2 of those on hand. If somebody's purchasing just a couple of oils, to be able to give those to them and send them on their way, and then we go in and process the order and ship it to my house to replace my stock, round and round that goes, okay? And y'all, I just was telling you about the State of the Union. We live in some weird times. You never know when you're going to need a few extra bottles of oil on hand, okay? So just stock up a little. Now, I'm not saying get this crazy inventory. I'm not saying get on your credit card and max it out. I'm saying look at how you can say, okay, I'm going to utilize February BOGOs to build my fire, right? And I'm going to say fire because in December, your business should be on fire. Like a fierce blazing fire. Because as history shows us in the US, that's our top month every year. And if you're looking at your last December and saying, well, I don't feel like I did that great, well, then you did not build your fire appropriately. Okay, so utilize BOGOs as kindling, as tinder to get that fire ablaze. Okay, and build that all year with that philosophy as how you're going to move this product and what you're going to do to get these enrollments, because that's the whole name of the game. You know, our $35 enrollment, you guys, with a couple of BOGOs is a great enrollment. Sometimes we cut ourselves short. Sometimes we want to sell people a kit and they don't get a kit plus a BOGO, and so we're disappointed by that. Just get their foot in the door. Get them in the back office. Get them receiving your emails. Get them on your text list. Get them on your tree. Because if they're not on your tree, I can guarantee you they're going to be on the wrong tree before you know it. Because that's how quickly this is happening. People want a deal, and they want the best deal. And people get really frustrated when they find out, are you kidding me? I've been buying my oils from JoJo, and she's been getting all these free points, and she never told me. And it's not because JoJo wanted the free points. It's because she was scared to open her mouth and tell her friend how it works and the deal that we're getting. And it's crazy. Sometimes people say, oh, I want to build this business. I'm so excited. I'm so fired up. And then they kind of get gun shy, right? About like, well, it's an MLM and you got to like place this LRP order and well, like you're doing it. If it's not a smart thing to do, why are you doing it, right? We do it because we know it's the best thing to do. Why are we not telling our friends about that? Hello? Make sure you're telling your people, because I'm telling you, I've seen more often than not, people get fueled up because they've been purchasing products from someone for retail pricing when just because they didn't know, because somebody didn't dare say, hey, it's a $200 investment, right? You guys, this is what happened to me last weekend. I couldn't get rid of my kid's earache. Could not. I'm a mama of a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old. I have never to this day, scratch that off the list now, taken my children to the doctor. Neither one of them. I'm a home birther. I'm a water birther. I'm going to fix this myself. Give me some tonic water. We got this, okay? Could not hack it. So I had to swallow my Crunchy Mama Pride pill and walk into the clinic, the Instacare, because my poor son, I'm not going to let him suffer, right? And I can't get a hold of it. I know that I can't. I kid you not. It was $173 for my son to be seen. Do you know how many oils I could buy with $173? And it was a good thing for me, because it was like, you know what? People just don't know. I'm sitting in this room with all these mamas and all these papas, and they got no idea that there's another way. They just keep bringing their kid down to the Instacare. I mean, some of these guys are like, oh, an earache, I hope you can get a hold of it before you have to put those tubes in. Like, this is our 5th time down here. Like, oh my gosh, there's another way. Whew, sorry, I had a rant about that for a minute. But you guys, we need to be opening our mouths and sharing this with people. And if you cannot do that during BOGO week, you cannot do that any time of the year. This is the best deal of the season. Put your big girl pants on and get ready to share some oils. Woo! Preach. Okay. Does anyone have anything before I shut off the recording, and then we will open it up? Okay, I'm going to shut off the recording and do the giveaway.